Today we're going to be doing our second mite treatment with oxalic acid vapor. I did a video on my first one. I just wasn't happy how it went together. I was having camera issues and I had issues with, for some reason, I administered the right amount, but for some reason I voiced the wrong amount. We'll be administering 1/4 teaspoon. That's 1/4 teaspoon per brood box. And being that I have a double brood box, I went ahead and pre-measured 1/2 teaspoon of oxalic acid that will be vaporized into this colony. Give you a quick tour of the equipment. And got a little itch. And the mosquitoes are just horrible this morning. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. They're bad all day. That's one of the reasons why I'm wearing the suit right now while I'm doing the introduction. But anyways, here is the vaporizer. It hooks up to a 12-volt battery. You need to wear a chemical mask with vapor cartridges. Make sure they're vapor cartridges and not dust cartridges, as they won't hold up to the chemical and protect your lungs. It's organic vapor. And we'll go ahead and light the smoker here in a little bit, and we'll be administering the treatment. So I am getting chewed up by mosquitoes. I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way so I can mask up, and we'll go ahead and get started so we can leave the poor bees alone. So here we go. Let's stay tuned. What I'll do, I'll take these caps and I put these caps over my vent holes to help keep the vapor inside the hive. And I'm going to try to talk as much as I can and explain what I'm doing, but it's going to be kind of hard with the mask. But all in all, we'll go ahead and get it done.
what I'm going to do is put half a teaspoon of oxalic acid in this treater. Just kind of set it in there like that. And normally I'd have a cloth that would go over the entrance, but I came unprepared. So we're just going to go with the flow, I guess. Put it in here like that. I get my timer. And I got to set it for 2 minutes. I got to heat it up for 2 minutes, then turn it off for 2 minutes, and then set it off for 10 minutes. So let me get my clock here. Come on. Clock. There we go. And let's see how this is going to work. So, okay, set my timer for 2 minutes. Put a couple pieces here to help keep the vapors in. The goal is to try to get as much of the workers in the hive as possible. Catch them before they go out and go forage. And go ahead and start. So I hook up my battery and start my timer for 2 minutes. And my thumbs don't work. Alright, and now that is heating up. It's heating up them crystals. It's going to make very fine crystals that'll turn into a vapor and start working its way up the hive. It's not harmful to the bees, but it's very harmful to the mites. So this is a very known effective treatment. And this will be my second one. First one went pretty good. So hopefully today I'll get to get in here and see if we have a laying queen. And see what the future of this colony looks like. Because I still don't know if I have a queen yet. But it just takes time, you know. It's all like anything else. You just can't rush it. Alright, the timer is done. Now I'm going to turn off. I unplug it. I'm going to let it sit for another 2 minutes. And that'll let that wand cool down a little bit. Alright. We're going now for another 2 more minutes. This is typically not a time you would want to mess with bees in the morning. All your foragers are there. They're not happy when you're there. I got stung through the jeans this morning. Not too bad, not too deep. I'm not hurting or anything, but they get a little agitated. You're messing with them at 6 o'clock in the morning. They weren't ready to get out of bed. And here I come with a smoker and a hot plate and putting chemicals inside their home, but hopefully it'll do them good, take care of the mites, and we'll have happy bees. Alright, that's 2 minutes. We'll turn off my timer. Alright. Now I'm going to pull the wand out. Open back in. Now we let it set for 10 minutes. Let all the vapor inside the hive kind of stay in there, hopefully. Timer. 10. 5. I set it for 18 minutes. That's an old timer. Yeah, we're still turning on. Well, that's pretty much it. There's not much to it. It's a very simple treatment, and it goes pretty quick. There's faster ways of doing it, but this works good for me. If you had 100 hives, this method probably would not be the best for you. They got the Probate out there that does a whole lot better. It's faster, but you know, for 1, 2, maybe 3 hives, I would have no problem doing my treatments with this wand. It was affordable. I think the wand I paid like $30 for. There's more expensive versions that are built better, but you know, the big thing is to treat, get the mite count down, and have healthy bees. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here and finish buttoning everything up, and we'll catch you next time.
Here's something you don't get to see every day. After the treatment, a drone was ejected, and that right there is a Varroa mite. Enemy number 1. Come on, get focus here. You can even see him walking around. He's looking for a host. Well, he ain't gonna make it past this this video for sure, or she, regardless what it is. But I just wanted to show you. I've never seen one like that. But they'll sit there on a flower petal and they'll wait for a bee to come around. So I'm hoping that's an indication that my treatment worked, because this one's still alive, but you know, maybe there's a bunch of them in there that aren't alive. I found this one on a drone that was on the ground, barely moving, so that's telling me that that drone was, they dragged that drone out, and just give you a scale, that little speck right there. So these mites are like the mosquitoes to us. They're a pest. They give viruses. They're just no good.